One of the mothers is bringing this request for an injunction forward, but there were others in the courtroom today. Now, this is an unusual case for a few reasons. First off, the two men themselves are father and son, and it's unclear just how many children they have, partially because it seems they didn't count or follow up with some of the donations. Today, one of the men said he knows of 109 children that he has, but admitted there could be more. The Nouveau Info documentary put the number between the two of them around 550. Secondly, the two men are representing themselves without a lawyer. This afternoon, they had the chance to present to the judge and had some long, drawn-out explanations, with some points even the judge questioning where they were going. Now, this judge has to rule on the request for an injunction that would bar the men from continuing to give sperm donations. Currently in Quebec, there are no limits to how often it can happen, although the province is considering changing that. The lawyer for the mother, who we cannot identify, argued today the men lied about how many children they had and systematically minimized the number of sperm donations they were giving. The lawyer argued it violated her right to physical integrity and that for the children, it's creating major issues, including not knowing how many siblings they have and the psychological distress that can come from that. Today, one of the men admitted he did withhold information from some of the mothers and wants to continue giving sperm donations.
If they ask if the guy is my son, I always tell them the same thing. Is if somebody asks me if your kid is my son, I will not tell, and it's the same for everybody. So there is some information that is said to be not available.
You're open to keeping on donating?
Yes.
So this is a complicated ruling because on the one hand, the men argue that if this injunction is granted, it would violate their bodily autonomy and their right to have children. On the other hand, the mother argues that she probably wouldn't have had the baby had she known how many children there were, and in essence, this is a breach of contract. Arguments are expected to continue tomorrow. Kelly Gregg, CTV News.